and good morning, my fellow trucketeers. Turn that down. Hello, Delivers, everyone. I hope you're all well. Today, well, currently in Strensham on the M5, heading north. Pulled near for a quick 45-minute break to clear some of my driving time. I didn't really need to clear it yet, but I've now got a straight run up to my customer. So we started off in Truckin this morning, which is not far from my house, to be fair. Well, I don't live in Truckin, but I could have gone home last night, but there wasn't room sort of near my house in the usual spot I can get into, so that wasn't to happen. It was to take the truck home. Could have gone home in the car, but then less sleep again, because then I'd have to run down to the yard, and then run back up past my house with the trailer anyway, to then come out this way. So we carried on to Truckin, where we stopped on, what, 4 minutes before my 15-hour day run out? Yeah, so I started at 5 so I could work to 8, stopped to 7:56. So yeah, we pushed on as far as we could last night. So yesterday was quite a busy day. I should have filmed yesterday really, but couldn't be bothered when I started, and when I realised, oh, I'm actually doing something a little bit interesting, and I was like, it's too late now. You're only going to get half a day. So yesterday I had to run bobtail to Clumpton, go collect a trailer full of Swedes, take that down to Tor Point, and then run empty boxes back there, and then back to Clumpton, and then back to the yard bobtail, collect a flat, run out to a field near Corfmullen, load up a whole load of hay, run that out to the weighbridge on the Blandford-Dorchester Road, and run that back to the yard. My boss did ask if I could get down to Cornwall last night, and I was like, no, I ain't got enough time. So he said, alright, back to the yard, got another job for you. So I went back to the yard, dropped that trailer off, went and collected this trailer from Moore's Biscuits, and yeah, that was about 20, just gone 7:30 by the time I collected that. So gave me 20 minutes to run up to Truckin, stop there for the night. So it saved me a good half hour in the morning, rather than running up from the yard. And it meant I got more sleep, so yeah. So we left Truckin at 5 o'clock this morning. Today is September the 11th, which is a Tuesday. Yeah. So, like I said, we've run up to Strensham now. We've used 2 hours 17 minutes driving so far. 2 hours 40 till we get to our customer, which is in Rochdale, near Manchester-ish way. And yeah, it's a horrible, miserable, rainy day. We almost had a whole week of summer last week. I mean, because it's been so wet, it was such a muggy week last week. It was nice and warm, nice and hot. Shut up. It was nice and hot, but very, very muggy because of all the water around. The sun's trying to burn off. So yeah, we had a little bit of rain early one morning, so we didn't quite have a full week. Almost. Yeah, we haven't had a solid week. This summer has been horrendous. I know I've said it a few times, but this summer has been horrendous. Like I said, the hottest week I think we've had was 1 week in July, and last week were probably the 2 hottest weeks this year, this summer. Last week being the first week in September. Truckfest Shepton Mallet, that was very, very good. That was very nice weekend actually. We were very lucky with that. It rained on the Thursday and a little bit on the Friday, so I managed to get my truck clean. I've taken some pictures of, I went up with Dazza the trucker, if you remember him. Obviously he changed his channel to DJ and stuff now, which is fine. So he's now Priceless UK or whatever his channel is. And also went up with Sam K as well. So me, Sam K and Dazza all spent the weekend together. Dazza in his own Foden, and Sam K in his little DAF. So I had Cummins to the left of me, Cummins to the right, and here I am with my MX-13 DAF with his old Packard engine. So yeah, no, it was a good weekend, very, very good weekend. Met the lads from In the Doghouse podcast. A couple of nice lads there. Obviously Jem Warren was wandering around. She didn't go around in her truck because she had a very late finish on the Friday beforehand, so she couldn't be bothered to clean her truck at like 9 o'clock at night, which is understandable. I wouldn't want to do that either. I'd just go up in a tent if that was the case. I had the Friday off, in quotes. I got stuck in traffic, so I run in Friday morning even though I was supposed to have the Friday off. So got about an hour's work on Friday morning, and then proceeded to wash the truck Friday morning, and then headed off to the show. I was done cleaning the truck by about 11 o'clock, went home, sorted all the stuff out, chucked it in the truck, waited for Elaine to finish work at about 2 o'clock, waited for her to have a shower and everything. I had a shower and everything, and then we buggered off up to Shepton Mallet and had a bloody good show. We met Alfie from Alfie's Truckin Photos. Nice to meet you, lad. Bought one of your calendars because I'm on the front page of his calendar. There's a little picture of me on it, which I'm very, very chuffed about. Maybe one year I might be in the full spread on one of the actual pages, but no, I'm just on the front cover this time. But yeah, ideal. Who else was there? Lucina HGV was there, obviously with his new IV code. We did stick a sticker on his IV code, but they told him to take it off. I won't show you what it was. But £5 is £5. Yeah. So that got taken off. It was a laugh, but I think they got a bit emotional about it. Luke found it funny. I'm not saying who was the instigator in that one. It wasn't me. It was somebody else who I was with. Who else? Truckin with James was there, but I didn't see him again. We sort of missed each other. Yeah. For everyone? I think that was everyone. Obviously, a whole bunch of people, my subscribers, came along and said hello to me and Elaine, so thank you very much for that. It was nice to actually talk to a lot of you. Put some faces to... I would say faces to names, but I ain't going to remember anyone. I'm terrible at names at the best of times. I'm surprised I can remember my own name. Yeah. Oh dear. But no, it was a very, very good weekend. Sam's dad came along as well. He was a good laugh. Good old Mick. Yeah. But yeah, it was a very, very good show. There was a couple of drinks consumed, a lot of bad food, and yeah, me and Elaine had a wonderful time. So yeah. I went home Sunday, and I fell asleep in the front room with the grandson. Yeah, that was a good weekend. Anyway, I'm going to head on up to Rochdale. We're nearly, well, 2.5 hours away, so yeah, I'll see you in about 2.5 hours when we're due to get unloaded. I'll see you in a bit. Wish me luck with the traffic. Righto, here we are in Rochdale. So it's taken us, well, 2 hours and 45 minutes to get here, so not been too bad. I need to get over now because I parked cars and that Volvo held back, so he's a good man. He knew exactly what the score was there. Anyway, I'm coming in a slightly different way to this place. I've been to this place before, but I think I plumbed something in the sat nav wrong or something, so it was taking me somewhere different. But now it's corrected, I have corrected it, but now it's taking me in a different bit of this road, so I might not be able to go in this way. I'm not sure yet. Like I said, I normally go in a different way. After this, we got to head off somewhere towards Liverpool to go collect something, to go somewhere. Yeah. We should be alright. Should be alright. Right, we've got to turn left down there apparently. We'll see how that works out. 300 yards turn left. So not this one, but the next one. Maybe. Maybe. Well, it's not that, because that's the car park. Not in the car park, John. We don't want that. This is where I'll find out this way is a lot easier than going in the other way. That's how these things normally work out, isn't it? You normally accidentally go the wrong way and find out it's easier than the way you've been going for ages. We'll figure it out. Yes. Anyway, I forgot to mention Ashley Hell UK as well. He was at Truck Fest on the Sunday. He had a wander around then, so come and hung out with us for a bit, walked around with his family and whatever. So yeah. All a bunch of lovely people we met the weekend. It was very good, very humbling. Yeah, ideal. It was a good weekend, very good weekend. Alright, let's go up there and go get these pallets off. I'm not sure how many pallets I got. I think it's like 16 or 18 or something. It's not a full load, no way. No way. Never that lucky. Yeah, I don't mind. Right, this is the customer here. Yeah, because normally I come down from this way. Right, we gotta go up to that top yard and see how many other people are in here and how long we'll have to wait to get unloaded. Hopefully there's no one else in here we get unloaded straight away, but that's never the case, is it? Never that lucky. Well, I don't know, it might be right. There's a couple of guys here waiting. There's one being unloaded as we speak. And normally, I don't know what these guys are waiting for, because normally we loop around these parked trailers and then park up and wait. I don't know whether these guys are waiting or what, I don't know. There's a guy in there as well. I'll go park up here for a minute. We'll chuck it in next to this rigid guy here and we'll go speak to someone. Watch these cars. I'm sure the staff here don't like trucks going near their cars, but I need room to straighten up, so yeah. Right, we're here now, so we'll put it on break while we're waiting. Well, we'll go down, hand our paperwork and sign in and whatever first, and then we'll head on down in a minute. But yeah. Right, anyway. I've got a brand new dash cam over there, a Viofo A119 or something like that. I think that's what it's called. Anyway, I've started doing a review for it today. I'm going to film a few bits over the next week, and then I'm going to put it all into a little review that you are going to see right now. Hello, my fellow trucketeers. Have I got a little treat for you? We got a little review. I've been sent a box. Yes. Now, I've done a dash cam before, and they obviously liked my review, so they sent me another one. It's a Viofo. They've sent me the new A119 or A119 Mini 2 dash cam. Now, I haven't had a play of this. I've literally just got it out of the box. I've had it for about a month and a half, 2 months, and I haven't had time to do a review because I've been so snowed under with work. So today, we're gonna get it out and have a look at it, have a little play with it. So I'm going to film over the next week a few little clips from this, and we'll show you what it's all about. Now, this is the first real 2K camera with a Sony StarVis sensor, or StarVis 2 sensor, which I believe is pretty good. And the camera is also equipped with a 2K HDR Night Vision 2.0. Apparently the perfect solution to help with those night vision shots, because as we all know, with dash cams, a lot of the time, if you have something happen at night, it doesn't exactly pick up everything on the camera, so we'll see how good this one is for night shots. So we'll have to try and film at night at some point when it's dark. Would have been handy this morning, but I didn't have my camera set up ready. So we're going to give this a shot. Right, so let's open it up and have a look. They've also sent me a hard wiring kit, which I probably won't use in here, because this is a small camera. I probably will use this one in the truck all the time, because the last one they sent me was quite big, and it has loads of different cameras, so I'll probably keep that for when we get a new car and have that wide in. They sent me a little memory card and a polarizing lens as well, which obviously helps stop any glare from sunlight as we're having a dash cam. So we'll open the box up quickly. We'll chuck that. We'll chuck that. There's the instructions all over the floor. And we'll get the little camera out. So you go. It's a tiny little unit, so nice and discreet. Little sticky pad to stick it on the windscreen somewhere, and there's a camera at the bottom. Moves up and down, and yeah, it's quite a neat little looking unit. So we'll get it stuck in the window. Now, the sticky pad you can see is at an angle, and the camera. So that'd be the camera shooting out straight, so that's at a bit of an angle. So ideal for a car windscreen. For a truck, I don't know, it might have the camera pointing down, but then you probably do want it pointing down in a truck anyway. So we'll give it a shot and we'll see how the view is on it. So yeah, we'll get it stuck in the window and have a look. Also in the box we have the charging cable, or the power cable, whatever you want to call it, which comes with your little 12-volt adapter with 2 USB ports on it. Well done, because everyone has multiple devices. And it is also powered with USB Type-C. It's good to have a standard. Well done, people. Also has another wire, so you can plug it in at home or into your computer or whatever. That's fine. So you'd have to take the one out of your car. And it also has this thing, which is for something. I'm going to guess this is for prying the sticky pad off the window when you need to. And also comes with a spare sticky pad in case you need to move it for whatever reason. But I'm going to choose a position in this one because I'm going to keep this one in the truck and yeah, find somewhere to put it. So it comes with 2 things that you stick on the window, which I don't know why you'd need them. I'm not going to use them. It's also got product support card thing. Before installation, please check if GPS module is mounted on camera. Yeah, and it comes obviously with the instructions, which we won't be reading because again, we're male, we don't need to read instructions. So yeah, we'll get it wired in and then we'll give it a shot. Also, the other thing is, when I got the other camera, I got the little remote button for saving clips. This also works with this camera as well, and I believe it's also got voice control. I don't know, I haven't looked too much into it, but we'll get into that. Alright, so we'll take the little cover off the lens down the bottom there, and we got the little polarizing lens, which has all the covers on it. There we go. We'll stick that on the camera. Now that does reduce how high up the camera will sit on the camera, or the actual lens sits up. So it'll be pointing down slightly further now if I have that off. So that is one thing. So the camera will go up an extra click without that on. So we'll try it with and we'll try it without. We'll see where we end up. Alright, we'll put our little micro SD card in. Ooh, wrong way, John. And then charging cables on that side. We'll take the cover off the screen. Right, so we are a bit of a wet day today. So we'll take the sticky pad off. And we'll stick it in the window somewhere. It'll hopefully work. Should probably clean the windscreen first. I'll plug it in. And there we go.
Recording started.
And there's a camera recording. It has GPS, so it'll follow where you are. Right, so there's the dash cam. So you got a little button there for saving your clips. That's a menu. Nope. Right, so you got to stop recording. So stop recording, and you can go in the menu, and then these little images here represents what each of these buttons do. So that one goes down, that one goes up, and that'll be your OK button. So you go through, select all the settings you want. So we'll just leave it as it is for now. We'll have a look at the settings later. Yeah, and then we'll get on a drive and we'll save any clips we need to save for today. Well, I think that position of the lens is actually pretty good. You can move it down, you can move it up, so we'll have it there. So I should be able to capture everyone we need to. Alright, let's get some footage with it. See how good this picks up number plates. So I can read that as VX23YXA. So that's probably about a truck's length away, so 50 foot. I can still read that fine. We'll go a bit closer, see how the camera picks up the number plate. The spray's probably not helping from the rain. We're probably down to 30 foot now. 20 foot. Pull out. So we'll see how well that picks up the number plate. And also see how good the audio quality is. With me swearing at people. Okay, so the next few clips I don't have any audio in because I was listening to podcast music, etc. As you can see here, typical smart motorway, van broken down lane 1. Foreign driver, so backed off to let him out. Absolutely no warning of that van being there, so yeah, bit of a surprise. In this clip, see the white van? Straight across the hatch markings right at the exit, because apparently 2 miles worth of signs is not enough. Red car, lane 2, straight into the slip road. Not ideal really. That's could be very, very dangerous doing that. Right, I've had to zoom in on this clip, so this will give you a look at a trailer weaving back and forwards. It's because he was missing a wheel on the trailer. It's a trailer with 2 axles, and he was missing 1 wheel on the back. So obviously most of the weight was behind the wheel, which caused this trailer to swerve quite a bit.
I'd stop if I was you, car.
Yeah. Not ideal, really. Not ideal at all. Could have caused a massive accident with that. This one, Porsche, a bit impatient down the slip road. I'm just going to fly off. Very nice car, but yeah, not the way to sort of do that. I mean, I'm no angel, but still. Right, this clip here, van coming the other way. On my side of the road, pretty much. Nothing there for him to weave around, just wasn't paying attention over the brow of the hill. So this is a night shot, so this gives you an idea of what it's like at night with this camera. As you can see, it's very clear. It's very, very good. Obviously it is a dash cam at the end of the day, so it's got like a fisheye lens, so it's a very, very wide image, so it doesn't capture images from too far away, but it's a very wide shot, so when something does happen up close you'll see a lot more of it. It is literally picking up both corners of the windscreen. That's how wide the camera lens is, considering it's right in the window. And these next couple of clips are just a couple of scenery shots for you, so I'll let you enjoy them and get back to the review.
He's caught a branch.
Lock the video.
Video protected.
And there's also many other voice commands like lock screen, start recording, stop recording. Just shout it at it and it'll do what you want. But also, they also sell extra features like this little button which also you press and it'll save the clip for you. So yeah, this is my little conclusion to this little dash cam. It's actually a very good bit of kit. So you just slide it to the right and it unclips. That mount actually acts as the GPS sensor as well, so that's with all your GPS on it. So yeah, all in all, a very good little bit of kit. Definitely records in 2K. So yeah, very, very happy with that. That will be staying in the truck with me and recording for the foreseeable future. So yeah, I'm very happy with it. And it's got plenty of features. So obviously it's got the voice control, it's got a decent night camera on it, so the night shots are reasonably good. Unfortunately, you won't see the clips in 2K because I don't record my videos in 2K, so the main video is recorded in 1080p, so unfortunately the review will be in 1080p. But later on I might do a few clips off of the camera in 2K so you can actually see it in its full glory. So yeah, this is the A119 Mini 2. So it's a very, very good little bit of kit. I like it. I'm definitely keeping it. They're very good quality products. Viofo. So yeah, we'll leave that there. Pick yourself one up. I'm going to leave 2 links in the video description below. And if you use the code lorry driver, that will give you a little bit of money off buying one of these. So yeah, links in the description below. I'll also put the discount code below, which is lorry driver, and flash up on the screen and all that good stuff. So yeah, pick up a Viofo A119 Mini 2 today. Very good. Highly recommended. Oh, right, and we're back to the regular day of work and stuff and things and stuff. So yeah, about 2 hours later. What time is it? 1:30. When did I get here? 11:30. Yeah, so about 2 hours we've been here now. Finally unloaded, which is nice. We managed to get a full break in, obviously, because we've been here for a while. Several trucks here already. There was an Arctic waiting, another Arctic being unloaded as we turn up, and then another Rigid to turn up, but that was a fridge wagon, so that wouldn't affect me. And then there was 2 other Rigids, which they only had a small amount, but then because they still have the old stock from what was last delivered, they had to make a bit of room for the new stock that I've bought in, so obviously stock rotation, whatever, so yeah, they had to make a bit of room for the stuff I bought in. So like I say, luckily it wasn't a full load, it was only 16 pallets, so it wasn't a great deal. So yeah, took a bit longer than I expected there, but that's alright. Just wait for this car to come down. This guy's letting me out. One good Audi driver, one... Wow, I can't say enough. I'm coming out of a turn and didn't have to wait for me, but this one did. Very nice, thank you. Yeah, so we're unloaded now, we're all good to go. We are now heading to Bootle docks, or near Bootle in Liverpool. So gonna go head over there. We're about 1 hour and 16 minutes away, so not too far. Not too far at all. And we gotta go collect something. I think it's electrical things of some sort, because I'm pretty sure it's going to an electrical customer of sorts. So yeah, don't know what it's going to be. Doesn't really give much details on the bit of paperwork I've got. I say paperwork, I've got the picture of the paperwork that I've got. Okay. But we'll figure it out when we get there. So we're going to make our way over to Liverpool. Take a nice steady drive over there. Don't want to stress ourselves out too much. Not that we'll get stressed with it anyway, because it's only 1 hour and 15 minutes away. And we'll see what we're collecting. Anyway, while I was sat there on having my break, and I decided to play a little bit of Starfield. I bought Starfield, what, just before it was released on the 6th of September. Bit of an idiot. I bought it off CD Keys, so got it a little bit cheaper, £45 rather than 60. You ain't gonna stop for that light, are you? No, straight for it. Right, you let me go. Thank you very much. Yeah, so I ordered it off CD Keys, and I got a code through, so I tried plumbing the code in. No, didn't work. So emailed them. No, didn't work again. Emailed them. Alright. Anyway, turns out the code I got wasn't a 30-digit code, it was 2 15-digit codes. So I had to enter them both separately. One was for the pre-order bonus and the other one was for the game. So we got there in the end, got it downloaded. Now my main computer at home, I can play it on high. I could probably play it on ultra, I'll probably just run frames a bit low. So, but it is a very pretty looking game, a very, very in-depth game. It's going to consume a lot of my spare time, I think. But we'll try and get a few hours into it. I love the old Bethesda series of games, Fallouts and the Elder Scrolls series, and yeah, I'm quite partial to them sort of games. I don't know what it is. It's the adventure around it, I guess. Now, sci-fi sort of things don't really appeal to me too much. Like I do play, or I have played Elite Dangerous. I haven't played it for years. Must get back into it, but again, time sap, don't have a lot of time. But because it's a Bethesda game, I thought, oh, I'll give it a shot, and so far enjoying it. Not only played like what, 4 hours of it, 4.5 hours of it, so not done a lot. Yeah, thoroughly enjoying it. Yeah, so we played a bit of that. So I'm going to try and squeeze that in. I'll probably end up keeping my laptop on my bed so I can just, when I'm sat down for an hour somewhere, and just have a quick blast. Anywho, off to Liverpool. See you in a bit. Right, here we are in Liverpool, heading to the docks, or near the docks. It's not actually in the docks, I don't think. Yeah, it's sort of just off the main sort of ring road, dual carriageway-ish bit that's like near the docks, I guess. So yeah, it's not in the docks itself. Thank Christ for that. But yeah, it's all part of the same sort of area. So yeah, now I've looked at Google Maps and I can't quite figure out how well, I can kind of see where I've got to go in, but I'm not sure whether I can go straight in. The thing is, there's nowhere for me to sort of stop to like find out. And there's a sign on the side of the bus that says Expendables 4, so I'll be watching that at some point. I didn't know they was making a fourth one. I love all the 80s, cheesy 80s action films. Schwarzenegger in like Commando, and I think Commando is probably one of my favourite films. And then the Terminator films and Van Damme and Bloodsport and stuff like that. Love it. Best era of action films, I think. So yeah, the Expendables is right up my street. Anyway, yeah, so I'm not quite sure where I go into this customer, or I'm not sure whether I can go straight in, which is my main concern. But it kind of looks like it's on a little estate, and I don't know whether I'm supposed to reverse in or drive in. And it looks like they got a shutter door on the other side of the building on the road. So on the main road, and you got the road that goes in the front, and you got a road at the back of the building. So I don't know whether I drive into the building and drive out the other end, or thing is, I don't want to drive in and find out I've got to reverse out, because it's going to be a tricky blindside, I think. Yeah, so I think it's going to be a case of drive somewhat in there and then just have a look at signs now that are on the fences and that nearby. So I'll figure that out in a minute, or 5. Judging by the paperwork, it's like 24 pallets or something, so interesting to see what that is. Yeah, I don't know what it'll be. It'll be something. Quite an industrious sort of place, this. Right, left there. Oh, it's gonna be a bit tight getting around there, I think. Might need to be a bit cheeky and nick a bit of the other lane, I think. Or I could, yeah, I'll have a look at it. If not, I'll carry on down to the bottom, spin around, come back up and turn in that way. Because this turning looks like it could be a bit tight for a... Oh, it might be alright, as long as there's nothing on the path, so my trailer can go up if it needs to. Oh yeah, it should be fine. Should be fine. Oh, we didn't go up on the curb. Brushed against it, but we didn't go up on it. Right, so it's down here on the left somewhere. I'll take it easy. So we don't go flying past it. Apparently it's a mile away, so we've got a little way to go. Good thing I didn't just set the postcode, because the postcode would have turned me right back there, which is like completely the wrong direction. That's all the docks and that over that way. So the big cranes and that for the ships. ambulance. Meow. Alright. Red light. Must be quite nerve-wracking as well, any emergency services when you're on blues and twos having to go through a red light, because the lack of attention people pay sometimes must be quite scary, especially when it's like a fastish sort of crossing, like certain places where you got like a dual carriageway with a set of traffic lights. You know, it's like a 50-mile-an-hour road with a set of traffic lights. Someone's not paying attention to you coming out, you know, they're going to plow the side of you at 50 mile an hour, and that's not going to tickle, is it? So yeah, it's a bit nerve-wracking. And that's why they go for their additional training and everything, isn't it? Their blues and twos. Right, it's just down here on the left somewhere. At about 300 yards apparently. Thank you, Tom Tom. Road here. This is it on the corner here. So I've just got to figure out where they want me. Goods in around that way. Okay, good. There is a sign. Couldn't quite make that sign out on what's the name? So it must be this door here, maybe. So we'll go in here. Oh, this whole place is owned by him. Ideal. Cool. I guess I'll go and speak to someone. So I will see you in a minute. Oh, I hate these narrow way bridges. Anyway, we are done. We are loaded. 24 pallets. They're all roughly 700, 800, 900 kilos. So on average about 800 kilos. So we're about 20... Well, no, I worked out to... If they were averaged 800 kilos, then... Yeah, that is a narrow way bridge. Yeah, if they all averaged 800 kilos, then that would be 19,200, I think. Is that right? 24 pallets? 24 times 800. 19,200. Is that right? Ooh, pardon me. Anyway, we're heading down south now. Let's go into a farm in Dorchester. So we're going to head on as far south as we can tonight, which we got 3 hours and 8 minutes left. Wow. Technically we've got 3.5 hours left, but I'd have to have a 30-minute break just to claim back another 22 minutes. If I need them extra 22 minutes, I'll take it, but I should be able to get as far as Strencham without too much issue, but we'll see what happens. Maybe we'll see what happens. Yes. So we're going to fire on down south as far as we can. Depends on traffic, really. If traffic's not as kind to us, we'll stop a bit further up. I mean, if I have that extra half-hour break to gain 20 minutes, I could get to Gloucester. But I don't know. We'll see. We're pushing as far as we can. And then this has all got to be delivered to a farm down near Dorchester somewhere. It's all electrical cable covers, so I assume it's some work going on down there somewhere. Could even be for a solar site, but I really don't know. So I've got a phone number on this, so I'll give the customer a call in the morning before I get there. And we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. I managed to get a 15-minute break in there because, well, I pulled in, got loaded, and then I had to wait for the other guy that was being loaded in front of me to finish up, so I put it on break while I was waiting for him. Managed to get 16 minutes worth of break while I was waiting for him to move out my way, because he was being loaded across the exit, so which is pretty much the bit where I started turning before I went on the weighbridge. He was being loaded directly in front of that bit of road. But yeah, that's it there. But yeah, that was quite painless, not too bad a load, that one. I'll go there again. Anyway, 3 hours and 2 minutes till we stop for the night. I'll see you in a bit. Might even get some more footage for the dash cam. but you would have already seen that because I've already done the review. But I haven't filmed everything I want for the review, so the reviews in the future from now, yes, apart from the first bit which was in the past. Oh, the magic of video and editing. Right, here we are coming down the M5. We're at Strensham Services, so we're going to see if we can grab a spot in here. I was going to crack on to Tewkesbury, but I figure leave Tewkesbury for a bit, go in here, see if there's a space in here, grab a space in here. If there's no space in here, then I'll carry on down to Tewkesbury, see if I can park there. The chances are this is going to be less full than Tewkesbury, because a lot of people know about that area, and it looks pretty damn full in here already. Thing is, Tewkesbury is going to leave me with about 10 minutes driving left if I don't find a spot. I could take a 20-minute break and carry on, but yeah, there is a couple of spaces in there, but it's a bit tight. Yeah, this is not looking particularly useful. I don't think we're going to have much luck in here. Let's just stop here for a minute. I could reverse up and go into coach parking, because I don't think I'm going to get a space in here. Is there anyone behind me? There isn't. There isn't anyone behind me. Yeah, I'm going to play it safe and stay here for the night, I think. There's a truck coming in. You can hold on there a minute, buddy. Just hold on for a minute. We'll be alright. We'll go in it. There's a couple of spots in here. I'll go pull up here next to this rigid. And I'm going to call it there. Let's back up a little bit. Just get on over a little bit more. Just to get a bit straighter, that's all. That's better. Let's go forward as far as we can. Hit the curb, there we go. Oh, that'll do us. So, just gonna do my paperwork. It's 4 minutes to 7. So, we'll do our paperwork quickly, go in, pay for parking, and then, yeah. Do what we got to do. The camera behind me is about to die as well, so we'll hurry this up. So yeah, it's a 14-hour day done. 9 hours 20 driving. So I've used the 10. So I've used both my 10s already, and it's only Tuesday. So no more 10s left for the rest of this week. And that's 2 15s used as well. So here's what it is. Look at that. What are we on? 29 hours in 2 days. Madness, isn't it? That's truck driving for you, though. You will put the hours in. Anyway, we'll leave the video here. I hope you liked it. I hope you liked the review of the camera as well. It's a quality bit of kit. They make some good cameras, I must admit. You know, I'm not gonna lie to them. Say they're rubbish, or say they're not good, or say they're good when they're not good. Blah blah blah. It's a good bit of kit. So they're built quite well. The other one I had them thoroughly happy with, so yeah. Anyway, enough of that. So yeah, we've had a good day. Hope you liked the video. So if you did, thumbs up. If not, thumbs down. It's entirely up to you. In fact, let's do a social experiment. I want every single person that watches the video to give it a thumbs up. So even if you don't generally do it, just give it a thumbs up. Camera behind me just died, so we'll switch to the audio on that one. So yeah, if you don't generally comment or interact with the videos, please for this one, everyone give it a thumbs up. Let's see what happens. Let's see how crazy this video goes. Let's see how mad this goes. So yeah, do us a favour. For once, just give the video a like. If it's not something you generally do, just give it a thumbs up. See what happens with that. Because generally, what? I'll get about 3,000 views, and with that, I'll generally get about 300 likes. So it's only about 10% of you. So the other 90%, go on, hit the thumbs up. You know you want. let's make the video go nuts. It helps the channel greatly anyway. Also, leave a comment if you haven't. Why not? Doesn't help. What do you think of the camera? I think it's a great bit of kit. At the moment, yeah, I think it's a great bit of kit. Also, share my video with someone you think might like it, and also leave a comment. Yes. No, I said leave a comment, didn't I? Share my video with someone you think I've lost the plot, am I? Yeah. Share the video with someone you think might like it, and subscribe to the channel. That's the one I forgot. Subscribe to the channel. Doesn't cost you nothing, and then you see my videos, which are released as of now every Monday 6 PM. No more Thursday videos after this one. So yeah, every Monday 6 PM. So yeah, take it easy, look after yourselves, drive safely. Thanks for trucking around, my Jono, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbyes.